Hi everyone, Unfiltered here. Today we're going over the best Prime Day deals for June 2026. All products mentioned today will have links down in the description, which won't cost you anything, but will help me out a ton. The first product is the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7 Gen 2. Now I've been gaming with this headset for over a year, and it's been amazing. The sound quality is on another level. Such good bass too. It's good for shooters, but even just to listen to music. When I put this headset on, I instantly hear differences to the song I'm used to listening to, like tiny details you won't really hear on your car speakers. It's such a good headset. The mic retracts to the headset so that you won't have this in the way at all. It looks good, which isn't unimportant. And the best yet, I won't hear that annoying sound when the temples of my glasses rub up against the headset cushions. If you know, you know. It drives me crazy if that's the case. I always game on with glasses, so if you have those, this headset is great. From $199 to $169, great offer. Get them. Now, for the people that don't know, I have a gaming channel too, where I put out guides and whatnot. Definitely take a look and subscribe if you haven't. But for that, I need the Elgato capture card. And I have a 4K 60 capable TV, but my capture card, which was the HD60X, can sadly only do 4K 30. So this 4K-S upgrade was needed. Luckily, you can get the same one for $129, down from the usual $159 USD. So if recording gameplay is something you're into or want to do in the future, I can recommend you get this card. Then the second product from Elgato is something which not only creators can use, being the Stream Deck MK2. The popular gadget on everyone's desk nowadays. You can create custom shortcuts on the product itself, change the icons of them, and really make life easier with it. There's endless amounts of options on this thing, from opening the apps to automating things, changing the lights. Really, it's as crazy as you can imagine. Awesome gadget, down to $119 from $149, which is a solid deal. Now, talking about lights, if you have or want the Philips Hue lights, this next deal is for you. The Philips Hue Smart Switch is one of the options I discussed on my guide video for what Smart Switch is for you. Definitely give that a watch if you're interested, but this is basically the do all button. It comes with a plate to stick to the wall, and then it attaches magnetically to that plate. You can hold the button to dim the lights both ways and click once to go through your different presets, or turn it off. This is very handy for if you have a room where you don't need a whole lot of customization, just basically 3 presets or something, or just have it as a button before you leave the house as a basically turn off all lights button. Usually 32 USD and now 23 USD, which is another solid deal. They also have these 60 watt E26 light bulbs on sale. The 1-pack is down from 55 to 44 USD, but I believe the 2-pack or more would still be cheaper. Don't quote me on that though, as prices can differ a lot, but yeah. Now, if you're always looking for charging bricks instead of Prime Day deals, this is the ultimate combination. Ugreen will have this 65 watt 3-in-1 GAN charger compatible with almost any device on sale. Powers MacBook Pro M1s, MacBook Airs, iPads, iPhones, you name it, it does it. Up to 65 watt, 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A, amazing problem solver, down 43%, so definitely one to check out. Then the Nexo power bank. This relatively small power bank has a massive 25,000 milliamp hour, which is crazy. And like I said, it's relatively small. It's a very nice form factor for such an amount of juice inside of this thing. But this has more up its sleeves than just that. It's got a retractable USB-C cable at the top, so it will flip back exactly where it was, which is amazing. But it also means you can quickly charge whatever device you have laying around without having to actually carry another USB-C cable. But if you still need one more USB-C cable, the grip isn't actually a dedicated grip only, it's also another USB-C cable. Very clever design. This locking mechanism makes sure that it won't fall off your wrist, but it still functions perfectly fine. You can see the battery percentage on the unit itself, and also if you plug multiple devices in or just one, you can see how much each accessory is pulling. It's now down 24%, so this is an amazing deal. And if you're always losing out on deals or your stuff, go for this deal. The ugreen Fine Track 4-pack will make sure you will never lose your gear, backpack, bike, wallet, or whatever you can find. Works with Apple Find My, and it uses that same network as the Apple AirTags, but for a fraction of the price. It's even got the keychain attachment point, so unlike the AirTag, you won't have to buy a case for it first. The 4-pack is now 20% off, so get it while you can still find this deal. Thanks to ugreen for sponsoring this section of the video. Now on to the next deals. Now, if you like Rockform cases, you're in luck because they will have a 25% off this time around. So get that Rockform case while you still can. I can absolutely recommend them to everyone. That magnet is just life-changing. Just slap it on anything metal and it will hold. If you go to the gym, you know the struggle. Amazing cases. Now, ever since I changed around my desk setup, I bought the Anker Tb5 dock. This Thunderbolt 5 dock is just excellent. This thing features multiple USB-C and USB-A ports, a dedicated Ethernet jack, and support for high refresh rate 8K displays. Beyond just the data speeds, the dock offers high wattage power delivery that comfortably handles power-hungry laptops like my MacBook without needing an extra power brick. The build quality is very premium and it declutters my desk while maintaining a stable connection across all peripherals. I use this as my plug and play dock, basically just one cable in my MacBook and I'm in. This Prime Day deal is $339 down from $399. Now, while I have the Airfly Pro and not the 2, the 12 South Airfly Pros in general is one of those rare accessories that solves a specific problem so well, you'll wonder how you travel without it. It's a Bluetooth 5.3 transmitter that lets you pair your wireless headphones with analog audio sources, such as airplane screens or gym equipment, without the tangle of wired earbuds. The Pro 2 upgrade introduces a dedicated pairing button for 2 sets of headphones, perfect for sharing a movie. Beyond the transmitter mode, it doubles as a receiver as well, allowing you to stream audio from your phone to your older car stereos or speakers via an aux port. With over 25 hours of battery life and USB-C charging, it's reliable enough for even the longest international flights. Definitely recommend it for flights. They are $10 off, so that's $49 instead of $59. And then the Tower Fan Nomad 1 from Dreo. One of the most popular fans on Amazon. Fantastic score on my dedicated video for it. Definitely recommend it. And I think for a tower fan, it also looks great. Lets you control it via the app, which is fantastic, has 4 speeds and has a natural mode where it switches between wind speeds, which in my video didn't get the perfect score as it's quite abrupt, but not as smooth as could be basically. But with wind speeds starting at 2.5 meters per second on mode 1, it's definitely one that will give you the breeze required on a hot summer day. Get it for $69 USD, which is $10 off. They will also have more fans on sale, like the Turbo Poly 502S. I reviewed that in that same video, which is even better when it comes to the natural mode and more modes to play around with when it comes to fine-tuning the breeze. Also controllable via the app, and it looks fantastic, which is also down like $10 US. Now, a bigger deal when it comes to money saved is the Shark FlexBreeze. Another fan I reviewed multiple times actually. I'll leave those videos in the description as well. I still use this one myself, and I love the fact that I can use this on a battery with wind speeds that make a difference. So not just wind speed 1, for example. So when you're outside, you can even bring this fan along. You could also grab the fan head and just use that without the stand it comes with. Only oscillates horizontally though. You can move the head vertically, but it's not done automatically. This is down from $199 to $139, so that's an amazing deal. And then Google TV 4K. Basically, the newer variant of the Chromecast we all know. But if you haven't heard of that before, it's basically a device that attaches to your HDMI port on your dumb TV or your smart TV, where you would still prefer to have this, and then you can cast anything to your TV from your phone. Just know that it works better with Google apps like YouTube, Google Photos, etc. For casting on your iPhone, you can absolutely use this on all apps like Netflix too, but just know that for AirPlay, you will need a compatible TV or the Apple TV box. Not this one. I still use the Chromecast, so this will be my personal upgrade, but I will also do the Apple TV upgrade once the new one comes out this fall. The Google TV is now $75 down from the usual $99. Now, for the people that need a tripod for their phone, easier than this to set up, it's just not possible. It has a MagSafe mount at the top, so if you have a MagSafe compatible case or phone, you magnetically attach it there. And just throw it on the ground like this and bam, there you have it. Such a no-brainer for anyone that loves to take photos and videos. Easy to carry around as well, as it's a small package folded in. Click the link in the description and get an additional 15% off with the code unfiltered. Now, there are also the usual deals like the Airpods Pro 3s, which are down to $189 from the usual $249. Still an amazing choice for anyone that's into the Apple ecosystem. Basically unbeatable then, since switching is so effortless between the devices. Love these still. While you're at it, watch my case top 5 to protect them from day one, or check my Apple AirPod guide to see which pair is for you. Now, both the keyboard I use, but also the mouse I currently use are on sale too. The MX Keys S is down $20 to $109, which is a solid deal. I love this keyboard. It's so nice to quickly type on, and because I type a lot with scripting these videos, that's great. I feel like this is the best solution and in between for the people that like to actually press a button while typing, but not the mechanical switches, which are huge. I also love the silver and white details on this version. Now, the mouse is an odd one. It's an ergonomic mouse, which you hold differently than your usual mouse. It does not have a horizontal scrolling wheel, but if you hold down the button on the side and scroll normally, it also scrolls horizontally, so I don't really miss that dedicated scrolling wheel. So I have the benefits of this ergonomic mouse, which is better for your wrists, and still the benefits that come with an horizontal scroll wheel. Just be aware that the white and silver colorway discolors very quickly, as it's a known issue basically for every white Logitech accessory, except for the keyboard actually. It's just because the silicone, it discolors really fast. This mouse is only 2 months old and you can already see it on the mouse. The MX Lift Vertical is down to $67 from the usual $79. ESR also has some very good deals, but for this you need to apply the code 10ESR26PDM to get 25% off. They have the Cryo Boost 3-in-1 MagSafe charging station on sale, which is awesome as you can charge your Apple Watch, AirPods and phone all at once. And with 25 watt wirelessly, this is also very fast. This model also has active cooling. But if you need something more compact, they also have this 3-in-1 25 watt charging station, which is foldable. So this is great for when you're going on a trip or a vacation, basically your own charging station on the go. $99 to $75, which is also an awesome discount. And finally, they also have the OmniLock Qi 2.2 25 watt car phone holder and charger on sale, which is also 25% off. This is one of those car mounts which you can attach to your car fan, and you can angle it however you wish, which is especially nice since these don't always fit. All in all, reason enough to check them out on this Prime Day deals season. And lastly, Moft will have 20% off on all wallets and stuff they sell, except for the Find My wallets. But that's still the invisible phone tripod wallet, the flash wallet stand, and the Snap phone wallet, and much, much more. Those are all great products and on sale. Check those out in the description as well. And there you have it. All of my favorite Prime Day deals for this June 2026. Please use my links in the description. And if you aren't done watching just yet, Maybe you also like this video here or that video, and you can click on either of them. YouTube thinks you like this video better, but yeah, you can choose.